Coach, what can you say about the way, giving up that opening drive touchdown, the way that your team responded to get this win today?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's a bitter, sweet emotions when you honor your seniors, and I don't think that was the cause for it. I mean, Rochester has been able to have success against many teams early on in the game. But a credit to our guys. I think we settled down. We didn't play as crisp as we wanted to early on, and I don't think that was maybe it was mixed in of the senior day and the emotions and whatnot. But I think once we settled in, and especially at halftime, I think the coaches and the coaching staff did a really good job talking to our players, making a couple adjustments, but really just settling them down into the game plan. And ultimately we came out, and I thought we played a much better second half than the first half.
Defensively, what can you say? Ken was telling me just a second ago, this is the least amount of rushing touchdowns you allowed since 2002, you say?
Wow, okay. Yeah, it's a good stat. I didn't know that. I mean, I think, I told the guys after the game, I mean, we still haven't been able to play a full, crisp 60-minute game yet, but I think the effort's there. I like the energy, especially in the second half, and I thought our defense adjusted well after that first drive or two where they were able to move the ball a little bit better. And I think one of the biggest things is we're running to the ball, and I think the effort's there. Always things to work on, but great job by our defense and the defensive staff, and pretty impressive stat if that's the case.
You don't know if there's going to be another game, but what can you say about the senior group that this could potentially be their last game at Hobart?
Yeah, I mean, we always talk about honoring the seniors after the season, because sometimes it's when you're right into it, you don't really can't really fully appreciate it. But we got a great group of guys. They've given a lot to the program on and off the field. They've represented our program as men of character, great students, and they're going to be successful long after their Hobart football career is done. Maybe we've done enough, and hopefully we've done enough where we might have earned another one. We'll find out in the next couple of days. But we'll take this opportunity to obviously honor them today, but we'll have an opportunity to, before graduation, for some of these guys and for some of the guys that are back in the master's program, bring everyone together once the dust kind of settles, and really look back on a pretty spectacular career when you think about what some of these guys have accomplished, both individually but collectively as a whole. A good chunk of those guys have battled through injuries. They've persevered, through some things that haven't always been easy for them. So I know I appreciate it, and our staff and all the younger guys really appreciate all they've given to the program so far. And if we're fortunate enough, maybe we get one more for them.
Yeah. One thing we do know that today is the end of the regular season. Is it the best your team's looked all year?
I think the last couple of weeks we've started to click a little bit more. I'd have to go back and look at the film in terms of the first half. I thought we left some things out there, but I think when we came through the bye week, we started to get a little bit healthier midway through the season. And if you look at the last couple of games, we've started to hit our stride a little bit more. Closer to the team I thought we could have been. And again, that's what we ultimately want to do, is make sure we're playing our best ball late in the season. It's usually been a staple of Hobart football over the years, and I think we're closer to it. The good news is I think if we do get one more, maybe we have a chance to improve on that. But we'll obviously cross that bridge when we get there. But it has been a really strong finish when you think about the last 4 games and how we've responded and found ways to win when it hasn't always been easy for the guys.
Thank you so much, Coach.